Hello, hello. It's Lucila de Alejandro again with Golden Ginkgo Signature Travel. And today I'm here to give you some tips and tricks for eating healthy while traveling. Stay tuned. Hi, thanks for tuning in today. On today's show, we're going to talk about tips for eating and staying healthy while traveling. Now, whether you travel for work or travel for fun, one of the hardest things to maintain can be the food we eat when we're away from home. A lot of us travel specifically because we love to try the cuisine of the new place where we're traveling. But sometimes we can walk a fine line between tasting all the yummy goodies and having some tummy troubles. Hotels, resorts, and cruise lines now offer all kinds of menus for a wide variety of dietary needs, such as allergies, gluten intolerance, vegan options, and travelers can always find lots of choices. For example, lots of resorts and cruise lines are adding spa cafes and smoothie bars for enjoyment. And buffets, I love a buffet. I would rather have one bite of 50 things than 50 bites of one thing. So the buffet is always a terrific option for fresh fruit and veggies, in addition to good, clean protein choices like chicken breasts or hard-boiled eggs. In addition to these great choices, remember these tips. Tip one, I like to sort of start slow when I'm in a new place. I'm a little bit on the sensitive side. I am not ashamed to admit it. And so I like coming in with water from my hometown and drinking that for a few days. Bottled water is my choice. It's so important to stay hydrated. Tip one, stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water, whether that's carbonated water or fruit juices mixed with a little bit of water to thin it down. Stay hydrated. Tip two, remember mom always said, start your day with a good breakfast? Well, so do I. I say start with a good breakfast. This is going to help maintain your metabolism and your blood sugar. I always like a little bit of protein and some complex carbohydrates. So whether that looks like scrambled eggs and oatmeal or whole grain toast if they have it, fresh fruit, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. These tend to be my choices for breakfast. That's like my main breakfast. And then here's my little secret. I love something sweet at breakfast, like pancakes, French toast, or a delicious croissant. I really love the almond croissants. But if I eat those first, I feel like the sugar bomb has gone off inside me and I just get completely lethargic and I fall apart. So I start my breakfast with some great protein and a complex carbohydrate. And then I finish with the pancakes or the French toast or the croissant. That's tip two. Peace on tip two. Tip three, snacks. I love snacks because you don't want a snacksident. What's a snacksident? A snacksident is when you don't have snacks and then you get so hungry, so overwhelmed because you've been out touring the streets of Rome or Mexico City or museum hopping and you're so engrossed in whatever your vacation is that you just kind of panic and grab the first thing without any care or worry until later. And then it hits you. And then you have some cares. And then you have some worries. So always try to carry some snacks with you, a piece of fruit, some almonds or crackers, a granola bar, and again, stay hydrated, bottle of water. Traveling can actually really take it out of you, all that walking around and seeing the sights and navigating the space and the place where you are. It takes a toll on your brain, and your brain uses a lot of calories. So you want to take care of yourself and you want to carry some snacks with you. Tip four, It comes from Janet Jackson. You remember her? She was in control. Well, you want to stay in control when you're on your trip too. And what I mean is keep your hunger from getting out of control. Take a look at your itinerary in the morning and see where you'll be and about how many hours you think you'll spend at each place. I recently traveled with one of my daughters to Mexico City, and we were leaving the hotel around 11 in the morning and then going to whatever our excursion was going to be, whether that was a going to La Casa Azul de Frida Kahlo, or we went to the Templo Mayor. And so we knew we would be at each one of these excursions, for example, from 3 to 4 hours. And that while we were there, we were just going to be at the excursion and we weren't going to eat in advance. So we made sure that we loaded up on breakfast. That was tip 2. And that we carried a snack with us. That was tip 3. So that we could start to negotiate with ourselves and understand that as we were getting towards the end of our limit during our excursion, that we would stop before the hunger took over. Because once the hunger takes over, the hunger's in charge and you're not, you can make bad choices. So stay in control like Janet Jackson and keep an eye on your hunger by keeping an eye on your itinerary and where you'll be so that you understand what options are available to you while you're out. Tip 5, staying alive with tip 5, is trying a local restaurant that uses fresh ingredients from the area. The slow food movement was started in Italy in response to McDonald's opening in Italy. And the slow food movement is about local ingredients and traditional preparations. If you're going somewhere like Mexico or Italy, France, Norway, Thailand, Vietnam, anywhere that you travel, they will have incredible local preparations using the freshest ingredients. And that's probably one of the reasons why you are traveling there in the first place. So, whether we can give you a recommendation or whether you get a recommendation from the concierge at the hotel, which I make that suggestion. They know their neighborhood and they know what's good and what's nearby. Try a local restaurant that uses the freshest ingredients from local farms. Now that was tip 5. Give me a high five on the tip 5. Did you give me the high five? Tell me below in the comments if you gave me a high five. All right. And my last tip, tip 6, indulge. While you're there, find out what's the best that that area has to offer. Are they known for their local wines? Do they have incredible beer? Are there Michelin star restaurants that you can try? Find those places, go there and indulge. I mean, that's really one of the best parts about traveling is indulging in the special foods and the chef's creative interpretations of the regional foods or just the chef's creativity. So make sure that you're indulging while you're on your trip as well. And don't forget the Tums, don't forget the antacids, don't forget some tummy tamers. Actually, this is kind of my last tip, tip 7, which is take some tummy tamers or know what the tummy tamers are. Do you know what your tummy tamers are? I have an essential oil blend that I absolutely love, and it's a combination of ginger and fennel and peppermint and all kinds of good things that help me settle my stomach down when I've had a little too much fun. I just mix it with hot water or with plain water and drink it, and it really makes me feel better. Sometimes I even put that essential oil and I rub it between my hands and I smell it, and that's amazing. But there are other tummy tamers out there. Peppermint tea is super soothing, as is chamomile tea. And maybe you just travel with some antacids as well, just to be on the safe side. Chewing mint gum is another classic tummy tamer. So make sure that you sort of keep it balanced while you're traveling, indulge, and make sure you have your backup tummy tamers just in case. I love to try new foods and desserts when I travel, so I make sure to balance my breakfast and snacks so that I feel great when I indulge. Which new cuisines do you like to taste when you go traveling? Or do you have any tips for eating healthy while you're on the road? Please comment below. And please like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to our channel if you want more content like this, or comment below to let us know how else we can help you. Again, this is Lucila de Alejandro with Golden Ginkgo Signature Travel. We're here to help you explore more. See you in the next video.